with 30 seconds to play. The play clock is down to 13. The game clock to 26. Listen to the fans for the Win Yellowjackets. They got to go to the knee one more time. There it is, folks. There it is. There it is. 15 seconds to go. 14 seconds to go. Don Campbell is a state champion, ladies and gentlemen. Don Campbell is a state champion. 34-33 win.
Well, I'm proud for all those people up there in those stands. We got the greatest fans, look up there and see that.
He's in the end zone. It's a Yellowjacket touchdown.
Touchdown!
And it is a Yellowjacket touchdown.
A touchdown for the Jackets. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. He's going to go all the way at the 30. He's going to go 20, touchdown win.
Every memory is one of my favorite. I mean, his voice is like an iconic voice here in Wynn. I mean, that's all I've known. Listen to the games back when my brother was playing and riding across and the guys before me. That's the voice that you remember from the radio, and getting up on Saturday mornings and hearing my pops listen to the radio and Tradio and this, that, and other. That's one of the voices that you can't forget. He's a very generous guy. He's very, very, very smart individual that he cares about others, and his personality is big, and with him calling the games, he put his all into it. He put his heart and put his everything into the game, and you can feel it as you listen to it. So it's something special. I just want to add that this year it's going to be, the years to come are going to be something missed by everyone, but his voice, his personality, his game calling, both all sports of Win. I mean, it's something that can't be replaced. It's two voices that in Win when it comes to sports, and that's one of them. So. He'll be missed truly on radio.
Get the football, D'Angelo Williams, 50, 45, D'Angelo Williams, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, that is a touchdown! They can go out and recruit, and that's just not right. And the best team money can buy is going to go to the state championship game. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Somebody needs to go to AAA and say, you can't do this.
Well, growing up as a player and then a coach, I didn't get to listen to Lindell a whole lot on the radio. But I did get to hear one time when I was driving back home late from Concord. He made a few comments, I think, about a PA team that lives over around Little Rock that really, man, it made me crack up on the way home. Seems he said something along the line of they're pretty high up over there and best money can buy, as far as I can remember. But, that's Lindell. It's what I love about him. He's going to tell you what's on his mind and on his heart, and he sure did that night. Man, what I admire about Lindell is his just commitment. He is going to be at ball games whether he feels good, lately whether his knee's hurting and he needs old Ryan Clark help him up those stairs or not, he's still going to be there. And Lindell loves the Yellowjackets. It's in his voice. When you talk to him, he's a Jacket, and he displays that in everything he does. And I just admire his tireless, endless effort, and just how he gets excited for our kids. That's just one of the things that we love about him. Well, my first impression, he came into Fieldhouse and they were giving Player of the Week away, and Lindell walked in, and I remember thinking, why is he giving a Player of the Week away? But he walked in, and you could just see the excitement on his face. He called the game on Friday night and come in and tell us who the Player of the Week was, and then I became a coach and him dropping the stats off, and I'll never forget we had to say, now Lindell, we got this on video, we may have to double check those stats. But he always did a great job, and man, his excitement around that field house every single day, and not just field house, the football field, you hear it in his voice and everything he does. I remember coaching baseball, and we went to extra innings, 2 back-to-back games on the same night with Nettleton. And both games ended with walk-off home runs by us to beat Nettleton, and Lindell went crazy. Matter of fact, we all got copies of that just so we could keep it and hear it over and over again. Man, we love him, and we just thank him for everything he's done for these schools, for this community, and his heart for what he does. And we wish him the very best, and he can always come back and see us. Welcome to set up in that press box and call any game he wants to.
It's second down and about 8. Watson will pitch the ball out. There's Avion Jones, 15-10. Cuts up at the 5, and he's in the end zone. It's a Yellowjacket touchdown. 19 yards on the play for A.V. Jones. Yellowjackets are on the board. Max is 13, and this would give him the 13 if he can make this. 28 seconds to play in the football game. It's 20-10. Win leads. There is the snap, the place, the kick is up, and it's good. Now they'll snap the ball. They'll pitch the ball out. Holmes is at the 25, the 20. He's got the first down along the sideline. He's in the end zone. It's a Yellowjacket touchdown. That is a 27-yard fourth down run for Alonzo Holmes. And
Lindell's loyalty, his integrity, and one thing that a lot of people don't realize about Lindell, in our sales and programming departments, they're very, very competitive. Lindell is very competitive when it comes to the news and the sports stories, getting that story and getting it on the air as quickly as possible. He wants to be the one that breaks the story first, but it's his competitiveness when it comes to gathering the news. My first impression of Lindell when he came to work with us, he was the radio TV department at Arkansas State University had recommended Lindell for the job. We were looking for someone. And my first impression of Lindell was the fact that he wasn't going to stay and win very long. He had been in one other place. And I relate that to a story not too long after Lindell had been here. His mother came to visit him, and he took her to 2 or 3 different places. One was a sporting event, and one was a restaurant, and then I think it was a church. And she saw the fact that how Lindell had gotten to know a lot of people in Wynn and what they thought of him. And she leaned over to him and said, "Lindell, you found a home." And 40 years later, Lindell is still at home.
19-yard line, the clock running with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to play in the game. Wynn trails by the score of 8-7. Oates, the quarterback, calling signals for the Wynn Yellowjackets. Oates will give the ball. Will roll out at the 20. Tries to get to the outside now. Pitches the ball out. Jeffrey dodges towards the 25. Breaks free at the 40. He's at the 50. He's going to go all the way. At the 30. He's going to go. 20. Touchdown Wynn. Ira Jeffrey was hit, broke free at the 25-yard line. The pursuit had outrun him, and he ran it in from 81 yards out. A touchdown for the Jackets.